Man, I hate working a 9 to 5. I need something fun to do.
Look out!
Eh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Decent waves potential. Double sequence. Please stop. Please. Oh, I'm calling the FBI. That's bullshit. Run! 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 We did it. I've come so close. No! I was not going to discard those 3. What? No! No way! No, you're kidding me, bro! Ah!
Welcome back to Mahjong Saturday.
All right, hello everyone. Good morning. What's up? What's up? What's up? See, we got a lot of takers early today. Hey Theodore, D-Slayer, Andre, what's up? Zandusky. I can't read that name. It's in too much Japanese. Sorry, my kanji is so bad. Valderic, Nightghoul, Darkslayer on Twitch. What's up? What's up? Sorry if I missed anyone. KE30, Simple Man, what's up? Average PM Findor, hi. Yeah. Mahjong Saturday. Been a while. We were on break last week because I was sick. But I'm all better now. It's just like being sick probably also like skewed by my sleeping schedule a little bit to the right. You know what I mean? You do still sound a bit sick. Yeah, that's just it's because it's early. Might also. Yeah, I mean, it might also be like a little bit of congestion still. Yeah, just a little bit. That part sucks. Like, just want that to go away. I've always had like terrible like congestion. Like when I was young too, had like horror stories. When I didn't have like pocket tissues, like, you know, always on me. And then, like, I'd, like, you know, be, like, running, like, waterfalls through my nose. It was terrible. It was terrible. I never wanted to live through that again. That's why I always have pocket tissues on me, wherever I go. And so whenever I was, you know, teaching or whatever, anytime, like, someone needed tissues, I would be like, I got you. And I just, like, whip it out of my pocket, like, immediately. It's like, do you carry that around with you every day? It's like, yeah. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it one day if you don't. You never know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Anyway. Not everyone's here. What's up, Tuna Man as well? And don't know if I said that. Don't remember. My memory. It won't get any better. It won't get any better, I'm sure. This is what I'm gonna have to work with. Anyway, the Archer's on the thumbnail, so I'm gonna put Archer on. Isn't it cute? Isn't the Archer art pretty cute? Yeah. I haven't like commissioned custom art for my thumbnails in a while. Alright, let's go. Let's take this down. I got a few second places. I got like a second, and third. And every one of those, like off stream, every one of those games was like a comeback, a gyakuten against me. I seriously could have gotten 2 first there, and then like I got gyakuten on all last, both of them. And then I got gyakuten again, the comeback again, all last again. But I was in second, and then some guy with a freaking third place vendetta. Like got me, so I got third that one. It was a +1 third. That was the one I showed on Discord. Ugh, whatever. Today's gonna be different though, I'm sure. It's gonna be so much different. Look, I'm in a spot where I'm probably if I get 3 first, I think I could do it. Let's see. 3 first would be like 450 points. Okay, 3 first and 3 first and a second. How about that? If I get 3 first and a second, then I'll be able to rank up this stream. It'll be great. Hopefully I won't like fall asleep during the middle of the game though. That won't happen. Hey, Echo Lawrence. Just catching a stream. Nice, nice. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I was seeing some interesting patterns in my viewership lately. I think my last I was like surprised to see that my last stream had like actually a decent percentage of people from Japan watching. I thought that was really funny. I didn't speak any Japanese in that video, in that stream. But yeah, if you are from Japan, konnichiwa. Mite kurete arigato. Something like that. I do speak a little bit. Yeah, I'm out of like practice though. We'll get back into it. Get back to it one day when I'm like not as busy. That's gonna be never. Old. We don't really need to go for a half flesh this time since we already have 1 Dora and 2 Han with the double E, so that's already kind of like a Honitsu. Like this is the exact same value as a Honitsu when you think about it. Half flesh. 2 Han. Good day, Vinlo. Hey, Lord of Kashmir, what's up? Ooh, and I got another Dora, so yeah, this would be just as valuable. Pawn, we're gonna cut the door now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Don't worry about it. How's your Aussie mate? I don't want to do an Australian impression. I'm sorry. I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment. You know, I'm not very well studied in the international English accents. Oh, what is this song? This song is actually pretty cool. Secret Formation. I guess I must have gotten it during my rage pulling that I did last time. Oh, hold on. You sit up straighter. My mic is a little bit low. There we go. Yeah, I just have the issue of like my mic wire, like my Go XLR. No, not my Go XLR. My XLR wire just like hanging down from my microphone, and like so I'm like touching it as I'm moving around my mouse. I could just like tie that up. I really could just tie that up and it would be a problem. I just never thought of doing that, I guess. Or never was a problem to begin with. See, there are all sorts of things that I could change about my life that would make it a lot, you know, a lot smoother. But I don't because, I don't know, I'm lazy or something. Hey, Waves, what's up? I'm doing alright, I feel alright. Surprisingly well, given given that I didn't get too much sleep, maybe about like 6 hours, maybe a little less. Two pin, 8 moment. Yeah, let's just do 2 pin. 567 Sanshoku, thank you for showing everyone the Sanshoku, Theodore. Our Sanshoku blinders are not off today, surely not. 5, 6, 7 in every suit coming right up. I think I'll cheat for it for sure. But I think like cheating for Antonio just in general would be nice. Okay, I mean, yeah, now it's gonna be 3 Dora no matter what. So I don't actually even need Sanshoku if I'm gonna go open. We got an 8M there. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I chose 2P, 2-pin to cut there instead of the 8-mon pair. Oh, okay. We'll keep that. Sure. It's because the 8-mon is like a little bit less safe than the 2-pin. There's like a bunch of 3-pin cut out. Which meant that in the transition, in cutting my 2-pin, I'll be like decently safe in comparison to like me cutting one 8-mon, then someone calls Riichi, and then like, oh man, I really need to cut this second 8-mon, and hopefully it passes. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, I hope this person isn't waiting on the 1, so that'd be like, or 1-mon, that'd be like really tragic. Oh. Okay, it was actually Toy, but it wasn't on the 1-mon. Unfortunate, that hand was like pretty good. Yeah, I can't imagine like I would have been able to pawn. There was like no way I could pawn that, the 2-pin. Like I would have to give up like one of my good weights, so. Yeah, could have been a Hanuman, oh well. Have to go to the next hand. Don't worry about it. There'll be plenty of hands left. Let's cut the 1 so. There's like no universe where I'm gonna want to actually wait on 2 3-sos. Okay, and then I guess it's fine. I could build around any of these tiles. This extra 7, this extra 4, 7 over here. So let's keep as many as possible. And that's a good one. In fact, at this point, I feel good to just cut the 8. Okay, I'll take Perfect Ishan 10 for a bit. It's early enough, or I don't mind. Ryamen, and a pair. 7 so is, it's whatever. It's whatever anyway. Demon gave you some good advice. Dwell too long on hands just lost. Yeah. That's definitely... Okay, we'll keep it now. That's definitely good advice. You know, it's like, it's like dwelling too much on a game that you know, that you lost or whatever. It's like the game that you played previously doesn't actually have anything to do with the game that you're playing now. I mean, sure, like, you know, similar things could happen, right? Sometimes you can't avoid remembering that, and sometimes it's better to remember that. But, yeah, it could definitely be too much. I experienced that too. I was like playing, you know, especially in my like, you know, silver room, gold room, I think gold room days, yeah. Let's be playing, and I get like a couple bad games and be like, oh man, this sucks. And then I keep playing. And then I'd tell my friends like, for some reason, I keep playing these new games as if I'm losing, but I'm not. Like, why is that? Why am I playing these games, these fresh games, as if I'm losing? And then they're like, yeah, it's called tilt. I'm like, oh. Huh. I'm sure I experienced tilt in, you know, when I play other games that just don't notice. But it was so obvious in Mahjong, because like I'd be going for these hands that are just like, the only reason I would go for them is because I'm losing. You know, like why would I like try and discard 3 extra tiles for like you know, 1 or 2 extra Han. You could do that if you're losing. You know, that makes sense, because then you're like trying to maximize your you know, value and risk. But I didn't have to do that. Yeah, happens. Tilting on your half now? Yeah, don't worry about it. You can do whatever you want. I'm chilling. I'm just gonna keep playing. If they get a Baimon, I'll still be okay. So I'm not too worried. And then probably gonna use this as a pair. Yeah, that's really strong. In fact, I probably could have just cut the 3 so immediately. Is there any like is there any Sanshoku you get from here? It's gonna be really tough. 5, 6, 7 is like the only Sanshoku. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 is gonna be like impossible. Unless I make some hand change. I don't really want to. I don't want to give up the Sunman Shun, the 3-sided weight. That was a Sanshoku tile? Oh yeah, 3, 4, 5 Sanshoku. I guess that was possible too. Do I Sakigiri? I'll Sakigiri the 378, so it's fine. At the same time though, I would have to give up this. I guess that's fine. Yeah. 3 so is safe. That's why we kept it though. Yeah. I think 6S was better. Oh well. 3-mon Kanchan. And with a bunch of Uradora? Yikes. Alright, good one. My time will come. I had a pretty good hand there. Just needed to be a little closer. What about this one? Let's try this way. Maybe this hand could be really nice. Ooh, okay. Honitsu is possible. I was also thinking of like a triplet kind of hand. That could be really nice. And I figured I'm gonna probably want to use this door on like no matter what. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to take Tenpai, not yet. Because I really want to build around this Dora. Even if it's a Dora Tonki. If it's a Dora Paraweight, I'm okay with that. Okay, well, I have Tenpai again. We're still gonna keep this Dora. Believe. Believe. We'll make it. Oh, come on. What is that? Hold on. We're still waiting on it. Surely the 3 so. Oh, come on. That's all right. That's a little bit too good. Even if it's only 1,000 points. It's actually not going to be 1,000 points. It's going to be 1,300. Con. Okay, I missed it. I made my weight worse for a not so clear payoff. What have I done? Nah, the 9 mod's gonna come out. Don't worry about it. The 9 mod looks so terrible now. Swap success for Toy Toy. That was a possibility. That was certainly a possibility. I didn't really think of that. Yeah, see, there's a lot of different ways you can like sneak in value here and there. All right, how about a second con? Ooh, okay, there we go. There we go. We just need that second con. Got it, Dora. Somehow, some way. Sankansu is possible, guys. 3 cons. White is out there somewhere. This could be... I could be making history here. I've never gotten Sankansu before. Sankansu with the 2 Dora. That'd be crazy, dude. That'd be nuts. Rarest Yaku ever. Sankansu, yeah. It's a 2-Han Yaku. Oh my god. Oh, please, no. Don't do this, okay? We're fine. There's no way he's winning on a 7. No way. I want to wait on Dora. I want to wait on Dora so badly. How much food is this again? Oh, fuck. GG. Okay, we're good. This is 8 and then 16. This is 24. 24, 28. Pair weight is 30, and then 32 if I sumo. This is a 60 fu hand if I sumo. So this is actually pretty much manga to fight sumo already. Yeah, 50 fu on Rollin and 60 on sumo, yeah. Very rare numbers. This is what happens when you just go balls to the wall with cons. Yeah, I could do it. Ooh, okay. Well, we just have to pray that someone makes like some disastrous mistake. But actually, I was just dead. I was like... That was kind of a mochi mochi situation, except worse. Because that person had another weight that I was not waiting on. I was only waiting on one of those tiles. That's okay. We got into a position where we could have won. What was that Haku? Yeah, that Haku was just in the dead wall, right? Surely someone would have discarded it if it wasn't in the dead wall. Very unfortunate. Alright, hold on. Stay hydrated, everyone. 1 pin. Alright. So here. Yeah. Playing Mahjong like this wasn't bad enough. I'm probably gonna be playing poker after this too. After like a short nap. Going with my friend to play poker somewhere. That'll be fun. Wish me luck there. Hopefully it'll be better here than here. Hey. We're getting to the point where kind of want to fix my weights a bit. Go to a 5 block kind of. This is like a house game, or yeah, like a friendly game. I'm interested in playing more poker. I haven't played all that much. So even though I I think Mahjong is the better game. I think like these other games can be a nice diversion. I've said this before plenty of times, but you learn different skills by just doing different things. All these things like can be related somehow, even like things that are just like wildly different. Like rock climbing or whatever. You never know, right? These things can help you. These things can like discover something, about how you operate, how you work, like how you could succeed in a space. I'm gonna cut the 8-mon. And you can carry that over. You can carry those like different kinds of skills all over the place. It's your different hobbies of choice. Can't pawn that. 6-mon is a little bit more dangerous, so we're gonna hold that for a bit. Maybe we don't actually have to cut it if we pair it with a 3 or 6 here. Feel like I kind of have to fight a little bit. But yeah, well. Oof. Still push a little bit. Doesn't look like it's a 4-pin weight. What is that? It's not Kokushimuso. Could be 7 pairs. I think 7 pairs is decently likely. It wasn't 7 pairs. I guess it was just like a kind of like quick hand already. Just a quick hand. They just like didn't need all these tiles for. Sure. Yeah, West likely has a fast hand. Oh, you mean this person, right? But yeah, like I remember like playing Go helped a lot with my chess skills, even if they're like 2 different games. They're in the same kind of genre. All the different fighting games definitely like carried over when I played different fighting games. And I think like getting pretty decent at like one kind of game helped me like understand what it takes to be like pretty decent at another game too. Like I picked up games like Tetris and Puyo Puyo, I think, pretty decently quick. Those are some fun games. Puyo Puyo is a really, really cool puzzle game. If you've never tried it, I think most people know it from like the Puyo Puyo Tetris game. Yeah, but it's like really fun on its own. Arguably, it's a better game on its own. Than with Tetris. Yeah, it's like I would describe it as like it's like an RTS. It's like StarCraft or whatever. But instead of the rounds taking 30 minutes, they take 30 seconds. But you're making all the same kind of decisions that you would make in like some kind of like resource attacking game. Pretty cool. Let's use frame data. Paper, scissors, rock with hit block throw. Yeah. All the fighting game fundamentals stuff. I don't think like enough people like sometimes like when you're hitting like a plateau or whatever, right? We always talk about those times where just like you're stuck in a rut. You're not really progressing as much. stuck doing the same things and losing the same ways or whatever. Okay, I have 2 Dora. Push this. We could also get another Dora and get 3 Dora, potentially. Okay. Be fine. A lot of people will say to... Ooh. To take a break, right? Just, like, do something else. Like, do anything else besides the thing that you're doing, that you're stuck on. And I think that has, like, that serves multiple purposes, where it's not just that, like, you know, you're taking your mind off of the thing. I think, like, coming into the your hobby or activity with, like, a fresh mind, I think is pretty important. And, like, doing anything else means, like, you can, like, learn something from anywhere else, and you could, like, bring it back into the game. I think that is a thing that people don't usually think about when they're, like, taking a break from something. You know? Like, I think I could definitely learn a lot about Mahjong by playing poker. Yeah. Just, like, the kinds of, like, skills that you do in both games are, like, they have, like, analogs. They're decently similar. But, like, in one game or the other, like, you'll be focusing on different skills. And, like, you'll be thinking about them, like, slightly differently. That doesn't mean, like, it can't be useful to you to, like, know it some other way, you know? It's hard for me to explain. I don't really know poker enough for me to, like, really, conceptualize that, but I'm already feeling it. Yeah, I'm already feeling that it's helpful. Like, think about, like, the strict, like, value of my hand versus the value of someone else's hand. That's, like, the entire game of poker. Whereas that's, like, arguably a smaller aspect. I think it's definitely a smaller aspect in Mahjong. Anyone, what's up, Tony? Anyone else just joining us? Yeah. Eep, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hello. There we go, there we go. Eskel, what's up? Aside from Eevee, I think most concepts don't transfer that well, but it's a huge part of the game anyway. I mean, sure. Yeah, this hand... What am I really fighting for with this hand? Dora... with a Kanchan that's twice cut. I'll still cut the 9 pin. But I don't think I could cut the 1 mon and now the 9 mon. I'll just fold, I guess. And then deal into him instead. Is there a better choice there? I had 4 pin. I was thinking about 4 pin. Yeah, 4 pin was the better choice. It was safe to both of them. Oh well. That's a lot better than dealing into this person, though. Or they could have gone for a Mongun or something, and I would have just completely lost. Gintama cross Mahjong Soul. Yeah. Big Gintama guy. I'm not the hugest Gintama guy, but like Gintama was always an anime that I felt like I could like. I just need to give it a chance. And certainly I did enjoy the animated. It's just a episode of an anime. You guys should watch it. Like the sneak peek they gave of like Gintama cross Mahjong Soul. It's like a 12-minute anime episode. It's just Gintama. It's just a Gintama episode. But it's related to Mahjong. It was so cool. Read the whole manga. Dang. Never knew that. Never knew that, yeah. That's pretty cool. Alright, maybe we should just start watching it. I was thinking about it. Yeah, keep going, I guess, in this trajectory. Would like to pawn, especially the white dragon. Pawning the west would be like okay. But we'll definitely pawn this. Either build around the Dora or build half flush. Nothing in between. But if I get like a red 5 here, okay, sure. That's like actually better than a half flush. Pawn. Alright. Now we're cooking. Let's do it like this. We could probably still like catch something around this 3. Does put me more at risk though. I might have to deal in here. Ooh, but this is what I was hoping for. 2 so's are out, but maybe it could come back around. They have a spin-off preparing on Crunchyroll this Tuesday. Dang, I didn't realize Gintama was back in the headlines. I thought that anime was over. Alright, that's really cool. Don't really have a choice here but to deal in. Goodbye. Goodbye, cruel world. Ah! Unfortunate. Next year will be a new Gintama movie. Alright, that's cool to see. Cool to see for the Gintama fans. Still out there. Still out there doing their thing. I mean, Gintama is like a... I would say it's just, you know, it's like a unique kind of anime, right? I always had that impression of Gintama. That it, like, we would be losing something if we didn't have Gintama, you know, around. I'm not gonna say more than that, because, like, I feel like I have to, like, actually watch the show. I watched, like, a season, yeah. Not too much, not too much. I wonder if actually, if the chi of the 9 so there was actually, would have been better than what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'll cut this one. Hold on to this. I have all my blocks here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th one. We're gonna cut that one. Keep the 7 pin though just a little longer, just in case I get like an 8. That's really the only tile I would want that in this situation. Okay, we'll take it. Hey, more Kawasaki, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Speaking of anime, new season of Spy Family premiering tomorrow-ish. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of... I want to cheat. There is a whole bunch of... whatchamacallit? New animes premiering, right? Just in general. It's that time of the... that time of the year. Let's see, there was... I'm not a big Spy Family guy anymore. I kind of like fell off. Pawn? Super nice, super nice. There's like one anime. There's like one anime that was like kinda. It was like, okay, I could watch that. But there's like all sorts of anime that I just like missed that I still want to watch. Like I didn't see Apothecary Diaries. That happened. Oh, I know Cinderella Grey season 2 is gonna air this whatever, this season or whatever. Right?
Riichi.
Is that Chi? Yeah. I have 2 Dora, man. I have 2 Dora. Wait. Unless you're talking about Chi that I missed. Apothecary Diaries is really cool. Definitely recommend that one. And there's plenty of it. There's plenty of story there. If you like detective-ish stories that like also isn't like technically a detective story. Yeah, just like smart kooky characters. I like them a lot. Yeah. Mao Mao, best girl. Oh, what do I do here? No, this is just Tumon. It's just Tumon. Yeah, Mao Mao is my favorite drug addict character. She's pretty wild novel story. Oh, was it originally a light novel or was it a manga? I don't even know. Yeah, it's a light novel, isn't it? Yeah, because I remember the manga author was like guilty of like tax evasion or something, like something like that. And I'm like, not again. No, it's Log Horizon all over again. But yeah, it's that wasn't like the original author. The original work's author. The original work is a light novel, so it was just the adaptation. Yeah, something like that. Tax evasion in Japan is serious. Yep. Yeah, I bet. That's the second. 2 nickels. We have 2 nickels. I don't like that meme, by the way. I don't like how long it is. That 2 nickels meme. That's why I'll always just say 2 nickels. And I won't actually say the whole thing, because if you get it, you get it. Yeah. Look at the 5. Although, to be honest, I don't think... Yeah. Okay, the problem is just that, like, okay, I was thinking, like, keeping the extra 5 for the pawn. But in the case where I do pawn, then I'm waiting on a 4. Without the 1. That would suck. I would definitely chi the 4 now, though. I would chi the 4 for a 2-door hand. That's also fine. Especially since all these 1s are just falling out people's hands. Now there's only 3 possible waits for this. One so out. Somewhere, I mean. 1 so remaining, 2 4 so's remaining. Maybe Tenpai is just Tenpai. Even if it's just a 2-tile wait, right? Oh, gee. My patience prevailed. Let's go. 2-door Tanya. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, you know, I was a big fan of a ill-fated manga called Act Age. I still am, actually. I still like the manga. I still would love to go back to it. It's just yeah, that was not, it was not meant to be, man. That, rest in peace. the author got into trouble with like stuff. Yeah. The artist on Act Age is drawing a new manga. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that actually. Yeah. The artist was not part of the trouble. The art was like one of the best parts about it. Yeah, I read Ichi the Witch. I haven't caught up with it recently. I've like stopped with like after like 30 or so chapters. Not for any particular reason, just because I just stopped reading manga for a bit. So, ooh. Do I really care about value that much? Yeah, Each of the Witch is pretty good. Each of the Witch is pretty good. There's some good manga now. Like, you know, in the inevitable vacuum, like the hole in the universe that will appear once. Wait, oh my god, I actually upgraded to Tanya anyway. That's hilarious. The hole in the universe that will inevitably appear once One Piece ends. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough time for the manga industry. That's that's gonna be headlines, man. Ooh, okay. Also, we have 345 Sanshoku. Made sure not to miss that. I was thinking about it. Is there a way I could like push this towards Sanshoku? And there is. It's around 345. Oh, please. But, I also still get if I get the 6 pin. If I get the 6 pin, I cut the 4 pin. 345, 66, 888. 345 Sanshoku. And just like that. Wait. That's actually a crazy shape. It still had the Kanchan, the properties of the Kanchan there, but it also was headless Anko. That's insane. What a crazy shape. Like, didn't really hit me until like, wait, I have to cut the 4 pin, yeah. Small. Reach, Tsumo, Pinfu, Tanyao, Sanshoku. Can you believe this is also Pinfu? That's insane. This is not a single Dora. There is no Dora in that hand. That was just pure Yaku. Insane. Alright, I needed that. I really needed that after the last game. Okay, also interesting hand. Maybe I can like push towards a half flesh Honitsu. So I'm willing to give away a 2 or 8 for that. Also Itsu, yeah. If it comes out the 3 or the 8 mon, I think it's definitely worth calling for. Alright. Pawn. Do I just go for it? Yeah. Or I could cut the 9, I guess. Yeah. I was thinking that maybe I could still upgrade into Honitsu by getting something inside here, and then I would be willing to cut the 5 and 7, but I think it's fine like this. Why was 345 so preferred over 456? Yeah, that's a good question. So that's called there's a Yaku called Sanshoku Dojun, or Sanshoku for short, also known as mixed triple sequences. And in that case, like I just had 345 sequences everywhere. If you have the same sequence in every suit, then you get 2 extra Han. It's really, really strong. two extra Han if it's closed and one extra Han if it's open. So in that case, I had a 3-4-5 already established in my Sozu, I think, my Bamboo. So if I have a 3-4-5 and a 3-4-5 in the other two suits, then like that'd be so good. But yeah, it could have easily been reversed. Maybe if it's like a 4-5-6. On the other one, there's 7 different kinds of Sanshoku. You know, between all the different possible sequences. I believe, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, etc. So in comparison to something like Itsu, which is the straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 3 of those because there's only 1 per suit. So Sanshoku just happens a lot more than like the otherwise very similar Yaku, the pure straight Itsu. Happens a lot more, and like you could use it with Tanya or all simples as well. Since you know, if you have if all your hand, if you have 3 sequences in 3, 4, 5, then the rest of your hand could be like all kinds of things, including simple tiles that are great. Yeah. Hello, Just Internet. Welcome to the stream. I saw the 136 ready-to-use Mahjong tips. Indeed, I did. I did see that. I think I'm just going to actually fold this. I don't think this hand is worth pushing at all. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's still good. That's, hold on. I still have the JPEG. I still have the JPEG in this, on this. There it is. 136 ready to use Mahjong strategies and tactics. It's not even my book, man. I'm not sponsored. But it's, I do want to support Mahjong publications in English, so definitely give it a shot. 136, yeah. Ready to use Mahjong tactics. Good stuff. Yeah, physical version drops like end of year or maybe next year. I don't know. Couple months. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I learned about the sandwich shape, which is not really learning about it, but like I didn't recall that it was named the sandwich, where you have like a Ryankan, but the ends of the Ryankan are both pairs, like a 4, 4, 6, 8, 8. That's a very strong shape. I already knew it was a strong shape. I just didn't think of it as a sandwich until reading that book. So yeah, there you go. Knowledge right at your fingertips. Looking into that book, but not able to order internationally. That's unfortunate. Not even the ebook. Ooh. Is there any reason for me to cut the 9-pin right now? I don't think so. Meanwhile, cut the 6-pin now. Won't cut the 5-pin. It's not that scary if you're waiting on the 6-pin. It also means you probably don't have a Dora in your hand. If that was the case, that is. You could still be waiting on Dora. I should be careful, though. I should still be careful. Because I'm guessing this guy has Tenpai. Okay, 6-mon is safe, though. Someone had to try it. 4-pin, I don't mind cutting. Or 1-pin. 7, so it's completely safe. So yeah, just prefer my books physical to this day. Yeah. I totally understand that. Thinking about getting more practiced in reading for my novel writing that will come soon. TM. Yeah, definitely. Will come eventually. Please don't be Toy Toy with one pin. That would have been so insane. I would have been like, oh no. Why me? Why does it have to be me? All novel, like, fiction writing is put on hold, though. It's put on hold. Until I can get this, this next video that I'm working on out. Even then, I would love to work on more videos. What can you do? There's too many things I want to make. Okay, I'm not willing to throw this out for any reason, so I guess I just fold. I'll cut the 2-pin after. And then we're fine. Okay, no one was waiting on this on the south. That's pretty crazy. That's okay. I can give away these few points. It's not a big deal. It's a 3,000 point swing on person in first, but I can recover from that. Okay, so this hand looks like it could be Chanta, a half outside hand, which could be really cool, but I gotta remember I'm in first and I have a rival that I have to worry about, so I can't be thinking about just like going for any hand off the horizon. I need to go for the quickest one. Chanta Sanshoku. Shh. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need Chanta Sanshoku. I say that even though I cut the 2-mon instead of the 9-pin. Oh, that's because I predicted that the 9-pin would come. And then now... this is actually still not very good. Very good situation. Oh, well. Because the 9-pins are cut. They're kind of just safe tiles. I'm probably going to wait on the 6-mon. Chi. See? So it's just... it's just south now. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have thought this through. I could have waited. This is fine. This is still fine. 9-pin is safe. Okay. 9-so is also safe. It's fine. G-high or Genbutsu. Exactly. G-high are also always Genbutsu. Alright, maybe I can like sneak in a 5, 6, 7 song. Nah. Okay, yeah, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Sure. Didn't work out. Okay. Well, that's one reason to keep Chanta half outside. Just like to give yourself a Yaku. You know, when all else fails. At the east right away. Aw, shit. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Oh well. That's okay, that's kind of scary. The Wests aren't cut. I mean, aren't pawned, so hopefully it's not a Yakuman. This 9 can catch a 7, so it's still pretty useful. Where's the Dora? I'm scared. Cut this. I have 2 bad weights here. The 3-mon, and then also the 5-pin. Only single tile, middle closed weights, Kanchan. for both of them. I'm hoping I can like upgrade one of them, but like, okay, well, maybe I can't. Yeah, because I see the 8 mons. Didn't think about that one. If the 8 mons are out, then it's going to be very difficult to build it more around Manzu. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Reach. Fuck. Oof. Well, nothing I can do there. That's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, at least there's no... Oh, that was a misclick. At least there's no Tsumami Gaishi. I need to stop fat fingering my right click. Right click is like auto pass. I have it set. Yeah, don't worry about it. Even if we deal it, it's not a big deal. A404 Van Day, by the way. Welcome to the stream. We're having a great Saturday morning or whatever. Whatever you're having. Whatever time zone. I don't think I needed to pawn that. Probably could have waited. I should have waited, yeah. Oh well. Alright, I'm playing a little bit lazy right now. Hold on. I need to like... get some sugar in me. That's what I need. I'm eating some pumpkin pie. I still have it on my desk. Gee, I guess. Oh, man. Love me some good old American pie for breakfast. Did you know a pumpkin pie, American pumpkin pie, is actually, the taste is mostly from pumpkin spices? It's just a spice. I always thought that pumpkins just tasted great, but they don't. They're just like a vegetable. Pumpkins don't actually taste good. It's just a lie. A lie by the bourgeoisie. Pumpkin pie tastes pretty good though. Alright, I'm in a tough spot here. I'm gonna cut the 1 pin. Because I think he could actually wait on the green, and I could, like, die. Okay, it was just a normal Menton pin hand. With, 3 Dora. 4 Dora. Alright. I guess I didn't really want second anyway. Oh, that big pumpkin has been pushing since hundreds of years ago. Yeah, exactly. Okay. 1 so here. I could grab the Dora, attach that to the 4 so, but having both the 1 and 4 is like maybe a thing, because you could like grab like multiple Dora and incorporate it into your hand, but I could always just make it my pair anyway, so I don't think it's too big of a loss. Oh no, I threw away my 789 Sanshoku. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Alright, it'll be fine. Between this 3 mon or 4 so, probably keep the 4 so. Yeah. I don't think I want to keep both of them. I'd rather just build around the 4-so. Here it is. So we're gonna cut the 9-mon first. Maybe we'll get a pair of 8-mon. That'll make this hand very nice. Have to be worried about this guy though. He could drop the Dora. That's already a pawn. Byakuhai. Could be in Tenpai. Could be close. Whoa. Yeah, I'll cut the 8s. How about that? I'll compromise. Cut the 8s. The Sen 7 8A is not a good shape anyway. Dora? Dora. Oh, that's the one person I didn't want to reach. To Riichi. The only person I was like, anyone else Riichi is fine. This person, the one that isn't holding the Dora in their discard, man. Unlucky. Okay. I guess it's still possible we might push this or something. It's possible, I just don't like it. Cutting 7s I don't think is terrible. 7, so that's probably what the play we're gonna make. We can afford another exhausted draw. Won't be too bad. I'll still be in striking distance of second. And it'll take me a few hands to get to first anyway. Okay, so after this, we cut 7. 7 pin. 2 away from Senpai still, somehow. Do I really want to cut 2 pin? I don't think so. I think cutting 2 pin is just going to lead to a world of sadness. I don't want to cut 6 pin either. I'm just going to fold. What am I willing to discard here? Not much. 8 pin. I did my best, guys. I did my best to get Tenpai. Didn't happen. But yeah, I have been thinking still. My Tenpai rate is pretty low at exhausted draw, so I've been thinking about like ways I can increase it somehow. But it doesn't have to be here. I could give there will surely be better chances to get Tenpai later. You know, just like better planning in my hands, you know, making sure I'm not holding on to like any like stupid tiles like Dora or whatever, stray Dora. I'm sure that'll be enough. And then I'll be able to hit Tenpai more often. If I'm just willing to discard more stuff. There is Sanshoku here. If you squint really hard, right? You squint really hard. Is there a Sanshoku here? Not really. For there to be Sanshoku here, I have to get the 2-mon. Then I cut the 1-mon. Then I get a 3-pin. Then I cut the 2-pin. I should probably just keep a straight tile. Yeah, if you squint hard, it's it's Shanta Sanshoku, yeah. What is this? Bro. I'm gonna have 3 pairs. I'm just gonna like, if you squint really hard, this could be Honroto. Or Sanshoku Doko, yeah, exactly. This is so stupid. I'm gonna cut the 1-so. If I get the force, though, I'll be like, yeah, sure. I was just being an idiot. I should have went and I should have kept the 5-6 or whatever, the extra 5 mon, whatever. None of these tiles are pwnable. I was just being silly. All right, so now the 1 pin is dead. My whole plan of waiting on a triplet with a terminal tile and an honor tile is just gone. So I'll need to cut this for probably. I'll cut the 4 now. The 1 is pretty safe. Okay. That's why I have this 1. And if only I wasn't so unlucky. Oh well. Nice hand. Eyes on the prize. 5,500 points. That's all we need. Actually, 5,600 points to overtake this guy. He has seat priority. Do you need a pair somewhere? Still need pair somewhere. Okay. Wow, that's really convenient. That makes this hand actually pretty good. I just need to get this 7 pin, and then it's fine. And then I have like 2 really good pair weights over here. 1, 2. The 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 land. Okay, there's my pair. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bam. All right, now I just now for the the super upgrade, the super duper upgrade. We get the 8 pin. We get the 8 pin for the Dora pair. That'd be crazy. Hey, Shades. See the Warwick leads? Yeah. I saw, yeah. Yeah, spoilers for anyone who plays 2xKO, I guess. Oh, wait. How much is this? 2 Han, 3 Han, Samo. On a 2 tile 08. Who am I kidding? It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get to Patsu. Used by Riot Brazil. Yeah, apparently that's a problem with Riot Games, is that like the Brazilian branch always leaks their shit for some reason. I don't know. I don't play Riot Games, so I have no idea. We'll do this. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't watch Arcane Season 2 either. I only watched Season 1, so I don't actually know much about this Warwick character. And I also didn't play the game. So Season 2 was not good? Dang. Was it that bad? Arcane is a masterpiece, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's the... there it is. Duality of man. I don't know. Yeah, I could go back and watch Arcane Season 2. I don't think it's like a big deal. Just have to like find time to sit down and like do something besides like look up YouTube shorts or whatever and rot my brain. The Suji that no one cares about, the Suji that definitely no one will bite on. There it is. 4 pin comes out. Fight for the universe type of story that wasn't great. Okay. Sure. I do like me some family drama. That family drama is pretty good. In Season 1, yeah. Also, you know, it had like really nice visuals. Like really cool like choreography. And like the like 2D effects like on a 3D animated thing is like pretty interesting. Tenpai. We're halfway there. Let's go. We just need another one of those. I imagine season 2 would also have a lot of that, so I did, you know, controversial, I guess. I didn't really like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like except for the crazy fight scenes, of course. Although actually, like at some point, like the fight, like that one fight that like that was like so intense that like, you know, like the animators were thinking of like hurting themselves and stuff. Like, man, that was tough. That was a tough one. And it was tough to watch, like, because there's just so much shit on the screen, and I don't think it was like some parts of it probably weren't even done. Yeah. And so I'm like, damn, this is like too animated. There's like, it's like, I don't think I've ever said that about like anything before. This is way too animated. This is like creepy and like weird. Pinfu. Wait. Yeah, we have to reach you. I could have cut the 3-pin. I should have cut the 3-pin. I wasn't thinking about it. Never SSK. Yeah. Unfortunate. This 1-4 though is pretty good though. But yeah, oh, Rodon. Nice. Second place. Got the Riichi stick back. Actually, did I even need to Riichi? If there was a Riichi stick? I don't even remember. I don't think so, actually. If that was... No, I did. I think I still did. Yeah, I had to. I would lose too many points. I would lose 2,000 points. Alright. I can count, guys. Don't worry about it. Over animated to a fault. Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah. They put the graphics slider on like too high. The physics slider. Oops, I forgot about Saturday halftime. Yeah, I'll do it next game. Want to get in the mood, you know. It'll just be a longer stream, maybe. Yeah, 2 on Pinfu wouldn't have been enough. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I didn't really like Jujutsu Kaisen, even if it was like super flashy and stuff. Well, I say that, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it just because it was like so flashy. It was just like, you know, I just like accepted that I'm going to enjoy this as like a popcorn, you know, a popcorn movie. Where you just like, you know, sit down and watch the explosions. So, you know, maybe at worst, like Arcane will also be that or something, or like what, K-pop Demon Hunters or whatever. That's another like a popcorn movie people are talking about. K Soda Demon Hunters. K Coke Demon Hunters. That's okay. I've just been like living in my bubble of Mahjong. I've been too focused. I've been too deep in the sauce to concern myself with these trivial pieces of media. K-Cola Spirit Trackers. Pawn. There we go. Oh, all right. I am pretty tired. So maybe it won't be a long stream after all, but I'll still do the halftime after this. It would be really funny if I did halftime and then I ended the stream though. 5 pin. Hopefully it doesn't deal in. Etoce still looks good in this situation. With the 6s blocking. One ain't so cut from Toyman over here, who looks like he's going for a flush anyway. Ugh. Okay, there it is. It's probably 10th by now. Saturday overtime segment. Yeah. There we go. Please. Okay. Ron. Hatsu Fordora. 8,000. Ascendant! Nice. Hey, pretty clutch second place before. Maybe we can still get our points back. If I get this first, we'll be like right back where we started. One pin, I guess. Sanshoku? That's actually just Sanshoku. There's also a way to upgrade this into a Chanta or a Junchan, a full outside or a half outside hand. I'm gonna throw the 4. I don't think I need the 4 actually. I think this is just Sanshoku, or if we get the 3, then I'm not gonna wait. I don't know if I want to wait on it with a 4. When waiting on it with the 2 would be so much cooler, and then I could like swap out the 5s. You know, and then I would have 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 789, 789, 789. Junchan Sanshoku with Dora. Hey, it'd be so cool, guys. We're definitely going for that. Although in all seriousness, this is probably just I'm probably just gonna cheat the 9 mon or something and go for the lamest like open Sanshoku you've ever seen. Is it really worth keeping though? This 2? I don't think so. It's fine. The upgrade is really funny and really cool if I get it. It would be a huge boost in value. It would also mean I would have to cut the 2 5s though in the middle of the game. And I would have to give up my safe tile. See, that's not the tile I was looking for. I was looking for the 9 specifically. 2 9s are already out though. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, maybe this guy has one again. Maybe Sakura has one. Still gonna wait up for it though. Could be waiting on the green. It's possible, at least. Okay. Now it's not. How's 9 mon? How's 9 mon? Over here. Over here, guy. No. Okay, there's 9 mon. And luckily we didn't get the Dora, so we didn't get like punished for not keeping our upgrade. No, we're still gonna push. I guess I could Riichi. I don't know, it's so late. Oh, Sumo. Imagine if I did Riichi though, that would have been crazy. And 40 food Sumo as well. 8 fu from here, 4 fu from here, because you get 2 fu from Matsumo, regardless if it's closed or open. Remember that, kids. You always get 2 fu from Sumo. Unless it's Pinfu. That's the only exception. And also if it's Chitoy. 7 pairs, yeah. Just win, indeed. Indeed, that's what we do here. This is one of those hands where it could be Tanyao. I think I'm gonna keep the 8. The 8 is just as good as an honor tile in this case. But the plan will be to just call this hand and go for Tanyao. Okay, that makes it nice and easy. Now we have technically 5 blocks of Tanyao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go for it. And like, I'm so confident in this that I'm just gonna Sakigiri this 8-9, so I'm gonna cut it first. And then we'll have the safer, in quotation marks, East and White. That definitely no one will be waiting on. I'm liking this plan. Okay, I'll keep the 6 for a bit. This hand is good enough that I could keep the 6. Yeah. Rare footage of me keeping the perfect Ishan 10. 5, 5, 6 into the second row. The pawn potential is too strong. And pawn potential for a Mangan. There we go. Your games are all going well as well. It's gonna be a trek. It's gonna be a trek back to Master 3, but we're still doing it. Hey, you know, my lifetime statistics for South games. My 4th place rating is still the lowest percentage-wise. It's just in the past 100 games it hasn't been that way. 100 games, they come and go. 100 games isn't very statistically significant in Mahjong. Ooh. You'll barely get some good data on that one. 2, you got a, okay. The double Dora, nice. I had a Dora too. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna complain though. I already have first. Cut the south now. And the 2 so. How about that? Let's keep our acceptance pretty wide for honor tiles. I'm willing to keep this though, and keep this 6, and keep this 7, 7, 8. All those tiles are really good. Extra 2 though, doesn't really matter. In comparison to drawing an extra east, that would be so good. Anyway, yeah, how so with Gintama collab coming around for Mahjong Soul, there's always like a surprising amount of people that like hop onto the game after like a collab happens. Like they're willing to check it out just because their favorite character is in it. Makes sense. I'm not sure if I would do the same thing, but maybe I would. Maybe if I wasn't already playing Mahjong Soul and I saw that Archer was in the game, then I'd be like, yeah, well, let's check it out. But then like I'd come in with the expectation that I probably wouldn't be playing as Archer anyway. Unless I spent a lot of money. Gintama's a shocker though? Yeah, it totally is, yeah. It's a huge IP. I would assume this is like the look at this one. I would assume this is like the biggest IP that Mahjong Soul has collabed with. I mean Fate Stay Night's pretty big. Definitely bigger than Kaguya-sama. I think it's bigger than Code Geass. But I could be wrong. I'm not Japanese or like a huge Gintama fan, so I don't really have like a pulse on that. But I imagine, yeah, is big. This is really big. And for sure could be the biggest. Saw a lot of Gintama cosplayers at Anime NYC this year. Is that probably because like the different anime projects that are still being worked on for Gintama? I don't know. But yeah, well, I would like to say that, hey, Naruto is over, right? And you still see Naruto cosplayers, right? I don't know if either of those are true, though. Either of those statements are true. Hello Kitty? Okay, yeah, Hello Kitty's bigger. Yeah, sure. If you're willing to count Hello Kitty, yeah. Shit. You actually add something? Yeah, it's Sanshoku. Oh my god, what a blunder. I should have folded. Should have folded, man. I was like, I could still get into Tenpai or something. Oh. Oh well. I think Blue Archive would be their biggest character collab. How much money does Blue Archive make again? How much is that IP worth? Blue Archive is pretty big, and I know it like it did create a lot of buzz, for better or for worse, for Mahjong Soul. Not sure biggest financially, biggest collab drama, yes, however, yeah. Yeah. I don't remember exactly how it went, right? But it was something about like Blue Archive players complaining that it felt like they were getting cucked by the main character, the perspective character of Mahjong Soul. That, you know, their favorite character was like falling in love with the perspective character of Mahjong Soul. That felt like them cheating on them or something. Yeah, that's crazy. Never getting another BA collab because of that. Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. We'll never see the Blue Archive collab again. Those characters will forever be locked. Alright, we'll go for the Itsu. We'll go for it. We got the 6. It can happen. Still gonna really push for this hand. Need to get back my points, man. I think this is also pretty good chi. Since it'll be, I'll have the Red Dragon backing no matter what. So, at absolute worst, it'll be 2 Han. But it could be 3 Han on one side with the 4 or 7, depending on which I get first. Or rather, if I get the 7 first, then a 7 again, that's 2 Han. But if I get the 7 and then the 4 next, that's 3 Han. Or if I get the 4, then the 7 next, then that's, yeah. Save some 4 mons for me, though. Urgh. But yeah, I bet there'll be a lot of people coming into the game for Gintama, which is pretty cool, though. Pretty cool to see more people play Mahjong. I did check that there was like an actually, like I looked up like Gintama Mahjong, and there's like actually like an episode of Gintama where they do play Mahjong, so it's in the periphery. Hmm. Oh, he actually needed that shit. Okay. Play it cool. Play it cool. I mean, I could also Riichi. I think if I Riichi, then Manzu's gonna look way too dangerous. So I'll just take the 2600 if it comes down to it. Manzu already looks pretty dangerous. Didn't draw it, but 4-mon could still come out. Thinking hard about that one, huh? Could it be because that's the Doom tile? And decides to keep it. It's possible. It's certainly possible that tile was the 4-mon, and it could have been a double run that they avoided. It would have been a sick double run. Can't wait to see Peter Griffin go. This reminds me of the time when I met Ichihime and I dealt into her 1,000 point hand when I was in Yakuman Tenpai. Yeah. Oh god, please no. Please no. Keep Peter Griffin in Fortnite. Not Mahjong Soul. No. The Family Guy memes, please stop. Like my friend like finds Family Guy funny. I don't know if it's like ironic or unironic, but yeah. I'm pretty sure like it's like partially unironic. I get enough Family Guy views from that guy. I'll never hear the end of it if that happens. A collab that I would want? I don't know. I feel like I already got my Fate Stay Night collab. I would like a One Piece collab. Maybe this is the first step into getting a One Piece collab in here. Wouldn't that be cool? Except, could you even imagine Luffy playing Mahjong? You kind of can't. So maybe it shouldn't work out. One Piece, good luck. Yeah. There's too much money. Too much money there. My 3-pin! Way too many important characters. The only character you need is Nami. Put Nami in there. That's really what I want. Have a Nami collab. I guess I'll cut the 4-pin now. Bring the Umas to Mahjong. There we go. Yeah. Put gold ship in the game. Okay, I'll cook the red. I don't even think it's very safe anyway. 2-mon is probably safer. Ooh. Okay. That's what Souls needs, more titties. Well, I mean... You know, every character that comes into the game... Like, if any of them don't have titties, then the ratio of titties to non-titty characters is going to go down. So you need to have a healthy supply of titty characters into the game, yeah. I mean, what collab are we expecting that's not going to have that? Let's be honest here. No joke, Uma might be next year. It's the year of the horse. Oh shit! It's the year of the horse. Oh no! Oh my god! We need to go into our like nuclear bunkers in anticipation, dude. The whole world's gonna be taken over by horse girls. Give Wadro titties? I thought he already had them. Wait, what is this? This is 7 pairs? Cut the 9 mon. I probably should have cut the 9 mon then. Oh well. Sozu looks decently cheap over here. Bigger titties, I see. Yeah. Uma Musume Cinderella Grey collab? I'd be down for that. I like the Cinderella Grey art style. It's like really nice. It was so nice that like because I saw Cinderella Grey, the anime. The manga. I read the manga before I played the game. And I was like legitimately disappointed about how Ogre Cap looked in the game in comparison to the manga. She looked really beautiful in the manga. You know, the wide, you know, big blue eyes. Yeah. Very nice. I'm glad, you know, that's in anime now. That's in anime form now, so we can all experience the better Ogre Cap together. I still love Ogre. I still love Ogre Cap in the game. My original 3-star. What am I supposed to do here? Just fold, I guess. Nice hand. I said this like something similar. Just like every time like the new like tournament thing happens in Uma Musume, I'm like, all right, this is the one. This is the one where I'm gonna just like sandbag this, and then like I'm gonna get like a 3rd place, you know, in the finals. And then like I grind out like some Uma Musumes on the day of the tournament, and then like I get 1st. But surely this time it'll be like I will be retiring from the Uma Musume Cups. Will not be participating in the Cancer Cup. Coming next week or something. It's too much, man. I'm too busy. Can't do it this time. But I'm gonna, you know, so unless I find the time, it's possible I can still find the time somewhere. But if I do so, okay, this guy, I could probably deal into him and get 2nd. This time I might really do it this time. I might just say, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna send in my Ogre and my vodka and my Seiyun Sky that I have that I barely even trained and grinded for. It's just those guys. And I'm gonna hope for the best. Cancer Cup is the mild turf. There will be no Golshi this time. Yeah. The Golshi Cups. Finally, we can... the tyranny will end. Only won Champions meeting once in JP, and was when I did not train a lot and was returning from a break. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. And my 2 friends that play a lot more than me certainly haven't had as good Good luck as I did. Alright, could you like deal in next time instead of giving him a chi? That'd be great. Wait a minute, that's another Dora. Oh shit. Okay, now it could be a Hanuman if he has one more, which is a big deal. If it's a Hanuman, then I really don't want to deal in. I have a feeling that this is gonna... You didn't chi the 8 before. Makes me think then maybe it'll be okay. But then you have an extra 5. So your hand was 1, 3, 5, 5? Is there a chance 1, 3, 5, 5 with an extra 4? Probably not, right? This is Itsu.
Riichi.
We'll go for it. Alright, if you have a Hanuman, nice second place, man. Nice second place, I'll take third. But if you don't have a Hanuman, it's top 2 for me. Ron. Each Itsu. It's at least 5,800. Alright. Sorry, 7,700. I forgot. It's 40 fu. Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. We got our points back. I forgot about the unloadable works animation. That's so sick. Let's go. Well, actually, technically, I didn't really get my points back. I'm still like 20 points behind when I first started the stream. Oh, well, don't worry about it. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you all watching. But now that we've had our 3 games, the stream isn't over. But, I will start our... yeah, where is it? Our Saturday halftime, yeah. Taking a little bit of a break from playing so many games in such a nail-biting fashion. Yeah, so Saturday halftime, if you have never been here before, Saturday halftime is when I do a little bit of thanking to the members and the Twitch subscribers out there in the world. And I get to feature one of their replays, but in a way where we can all play Guess the Cuts. Where is my overlay for that? It is it this one? Yes, I have my overlay. All right. And then I'm gonna start tracking. Bam, bam, bam. And I'm gonna grab a replay from the members only part of the Discord. Where is this? I think, who's next? I think Etoce's next. Yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Etoce. Alright. Etoce gave this a month ago. You know what? Maybe it's time to do Saturday halftime on Wednesday too. Wednesday halftime. You think maybe we could get through more of them? I wasn't sure like what people's opinions about there. Just like want like a halftime show on every part of the stream. Anyway, hold on. Let me just bring this up. I believe Etoce wants us to watch Toyman's perspective, East 3, and East 4. So before we get into that, how about we start testing the moves? So why don't you type in right now any kind of move, any kind of tile in the game, such as 7-mon. I always say 7-mon. I don't know why I say 7-mon. But yeah, chi. Yeah, I actually don't have chi as like a Oh, wait, I do have it as a modifier. Okay, yeah. Chi or pawn or skip, pass. Having a break during the Wednesday stream would likely be better too. Sure. Hey, anyone just joining us, by the way, Busan, Disciple 7, Young Chua, I see you. Game's been going all right. Games, 4th, 1st, and 2nd, so it's been kind of a wash. All right, looks like everything's working, so we can go towards Toyman's perspective, which is this one, and then we could see East 3 and East 4. Wonder. Okay, well, let me just like check that everything is here. Great. East 3. Wow, that's a lot of East 2s. Okay. East 3 and East 4. All right, here's our hand. Let's see what's going to be our first cuts. No cheese here. All right. Polls are open. Which tile do you think Akataka 1212 will cut here? Which tile? Sorry, D-Slayer, you might have done it too early. 1M possible. South possible. Anyone just joining us? Hey, I'm Roxar. Thank you, Pain Twins, for the raid. Wait, is my raid thing just not working? I didn't hear the... Where's Goldship? Alright, thank you so much for the raid, Pain Twins. How was the stream they were going on? Hope your games were good. Or your art or whatever. Yeah, anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna say South. South feels like a, just a normal Discord here. That's the choice for YouTube, although Twitch says one mon. What's it gonna be? South. Hey, that's a point for me and YouTube. Let's go. Have fun, Rockstar. Thanks, Paint Twins. Appreciate it. All right. So if anyone's just joining us, we're playing a little bit of Guess the Cut. We're not trying to guess. We're not trying to say what is the best move. What is instead... Okay. What is instead the move that our player will make? If we ever get a turn, that is. Okay, we finally got a turn. Here we go. We drew a 3-so. What are we going to do with that 3-so? What tile is coming out? Will it be the west now? I think it has to be the west now if you cut the south, right? And also, it's looking pretty scary. Oh, also the green, though. The green is actually completely cut. So you could actually cut the west to be, like, safer, in a way, like a Sakigiri. Or if, like, you're still banking on drawing a pair in this hand. Honestly, this hand looks so bad, and, like, the other players, like, are calling Pone and left and right, that I'm thinking that you could just forget about this hand and, like, just try and fold. I'm gonna say the green. I'm gonna say they keep the green. What's it gonna be? 1 mod. Okay, no one said 1 mod. I don't think a single person in the world said 1 mod out there, so no points for anyone. That was okay. But sure, we want to keep this west for some reason, and the 1 mod could be dangerous later, and we're not going to get a turn. We are just not going to get a turn. Finally, we get our turn, and we get the south. Okay, so which one do we prefer? Surely now. Yo, watch it be 1 pin. Watch it be the 1 pin. Watch it be the 1 pin. Imagine, man. This is tough. I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm gonna say, well, this is Jade. Yeah, I'm gonna say we push. I'm gonna say we push. We're gonna cut our safest tile immediately, and that's the green. Yeah, we're gonna cut the green dragon. Looks like YouTube and Twitch is saying south, though. We'll see. What's our answer over here? And it's the west. Okay, so no one is getting a point. Okay. That's the most dangerous on our tiles, so that does make a little bit of sense. Yeah, I just thought that they would make the worst, actually the worst move, in my opinion. No one's saying what. You can't possibly predict. This is a Jade room. You can't possibly predict a Mahjong player, but Jade room players are supposed to be like easier to predict than like, you know, a normal, you know, bronze or silver player. Anyway, what about this one? I'm thinking we're going in order of danger. I think it could be the south this time. Or the one pin, sure. Are we thinking we're actually going to fold this? We're thinking we're going to take the safest route, the smartest route through this? I think one pin is pretty cool. Although I'd be maybe worried, slightly worried. That could be like a Honitsu over here, but I don't think it mattered that much. Anyway, I'm going to say south. That's the choice of YouTube. In addition with White Dragon. Twitch says one pin. What's it going to be? Okay, so I guess I'll give a point for YouTube there, and I'll make sure to, in my mind, that's half a point. That's half a point. So the next time they get half a point, they won't get a point. How about that one? All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, they're fairly equivalent. Oh my God! I didn't even see that chi. What? That was a chi? What? Okay, well, I'm sorry, I missed the chi. What? Was there a single person in here that would have said chi? What? Was there a single person? If so, I apologize. Anyway, what are we discarding here? The south? Green? I'm probably gonna say, I'm just gonna say the south at this point. No, it has to be the one pin. I'm gonna say one pin. Like, what's our Yaku? It has to be... It has to be Tanya, so now we don't really need the one pin at all. I'm gonna say one pin. But it looks like the, you know, Twitch and YouTube are gonna say south. What's it gonna be? Hey, let's fucking go, baby! Let's fucking go. You're too late, Valdrick and Disciple 7. Too late to save Twitch chat from their certain doom. I play this game. I'm also a Jade player. Believe it or not. Here we go. All right, I'm not gonna miss the cheat now because like we're committed to this one Han hand. This one Han hand with like some of the worst weights I've ever seen. 2 mons up. What's it gonna be now? Honestly, like it could be 8 so. It could be 8 so even, but like yeah, 8 so like barely even helps. You could draw at the last 6 so. But I think we'll just very simply cut the south, right? Cut an honor tile. I think that's fine. And that is the choice of Twitch and YouTube, so we're all on the same page here. Wow, it actually was 8 so. Wow, nice for the guy who actually said 8 so. I mean, I like kind of figured it could be, but I didn't think they would actually do it. Wow. Okay. This person is actually like thinking like, you know, pretty defensively minded here, which is good. You know, it's defense without really considering like, you know, the very small efficiency that they're losing. Okay. 8 pin is up. What's it gonna be? It's actually 234 Sanshoku. It could be. It could be. I don't know, man. We're working through this guy. This guy is definitely gonna keep this 8 pin though. He needs blocks. Surely he understands that. He's a Jade player. So I assume now it's gonna be the south. And it's going to be the south because the green is already completely safe, but the south is like barely not as safe because there's one south still left. We'll cut the south first, keep the safest tile for later. This Akataka guy seems to be pretty smart with that. Let's see it. Ooh, okay, never mind. I take back everything. I take back everything good I said about this guy. This guy is trash. The green dragon there? Man. Well, congratulations to that one Twitch viewer that said green dragon, though. It really doesn't matter. Like, it's not a big deal, to be honest, but it's just funny. All right, here we go. Surely now we're cutting the south. Surely now. We need to keep the 2 mon, right? right? We could still chi a 3-mon, you know, and get 2, 3, 4, and then a 5, 6 Ryeonmen. Or chi the 6. And we have, no, not chi the 6. Chi the 7? Wait, what? What is this shape? Yeah, we could chi the 7. We could chi a 4 or 7. And then we get a 2, 4 mon. So we could basically split up the 2, 4 and the 5, 6. If we keep the 2-mon. That said, looks like some people are non-believers here in the chat on YouTube, especially. They're thinking that this guy's gonna cut the 2-mon. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think it's still a move. I don't think it's the best move. I think, you know, this guy's made some good moves. I think this one's a pretty obvious one. We're gonna cut this out. Let's go. Oh, really? Huh. Okay, I just didn't expect that one. Etoce, what have you shown us? What is this? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I should have like made their names anonymous. Anyway, polls are open. Polls are open for the 5-pin. What are we gonna do with this 5-pin? We still need another block. We still need another block. Our south is like dead in our hand. The 2-mon is like not being waited on by like anyone. Like surely, surely we just throw the south and keep the 2-mon, right? We could also cut the 2-pin, but honestly, that could just deal in at this point. Like it looks like everyone's got their hands ready. We got a Dora cut from our Shimocha right person. I don't know, man. I think finally it's time we cut this out. Surely this time. Okay. Whew. That was close. Looks like Twitch wasn't so sure though. So that's a half point for Twitch as well. Half point for YouTube, half point for Twitch. What's it gonna be after this though? Are we waiting up for this 3-so pawn? I'm sure we are, but there's only one of them out there. Okay, and the 8-pin does deal in. Maybe he was onto something. Maybe he was just like, this 8-pin, he's going to wait on it, but he's not going to wait on it right now. Let me cut it right before he ends up waiting on it. Sure, I guess. It worked out. Nice one. All right. What's it going to be here? Our 1-so sumo polls are open. Now, for the East 4 round, the Dora is the west. It's the west wind. And the south is the Dora indicator, which makes it pretty dead. It's pretty dead, but you know, you could really just like spin a roulette wheel on like you know, throw a dart at the board, you know, assuming you're not a professional dart player, of course. You know, I have like you know, which tile to throw here. I could honestly see 9-so or 1-so. It's possible, but we're just gonna say he throws the south, right? And he does. So that is a point for everyone. I'm in the lead, though, along with YouTube, although YouTube has a half point. So maybe eventually they'll lose that one. And I keep being in the lead. Here we go. We have a 7-so sumo. What's it gonna be? Okay. This one's kind of tough. Not really. I think you cut the 1-so, but maybe. You know, okay, so when you get to Jade, I think when you get to Jade Room, it becomes a little bit more obvious that the 1-so is, like, not very good. In fact, it becomes, like, so easy to cut that you cut it, like, slightly too often. That the 1-so is just, like, sometimes comes out when you actually could actually help you. In this case, I really don't think it helps you, though. I think you cut the 1-so. Is that a misclick? Is that... Ooh, look at this guy's rank right now. Look at this guy's rank right now. Tell me this is tell me he's an expert 3 right now. Tell me this guy devoted to expert 3. Get out of the Jade, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this person's actually. It's just a joke. I'm sorry. You know, we all make mistakes. We all make misclicks. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. How's he the lead? It's Mahjong? All right. Well, all right. It came back. It came back. Is this guy superstitious? Is this, or was that actually a misclick? Second chance, surely. He's gonna cut the one so. He's cutting the one so, man. You have to cut the one so. No, okay. You have to realize your mistake, man. Realize your mistake. It's okay. We can make amends. You know, we could say we're sorry. You know, we can be a better person than what we were before, all right? A turn before, we were a different person, and now we're going to cut the one so. Okay, thank God. Okay, it was a mistake. Don't worry about it, all right? And that was the main choice for everyone. We all believed that it was just a misclick. Yeah. What a misclick, though. The one so is all the way over there. What? What? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh! Okay, that wasn't the green. That's the red dragons. Okay, so, the game just, like, immediately changed. Completely. Polls are now open for the 9-mon draw. We're probably gonna cut the white dragon, but maybe, I don't know. Even if we're like really concerned about this guy, like you don't really want to like throw your middle tiles right now because those could also just either deal in if you're extremely unlucky or like feed him and then like you're like, what are you doing, right? So this is probably, I think this is just a white dragon, surely, right? Got a lot of different answers though. It's funny. 7 so? There's not a single person in the chat that said 7 so. And there's no crevice in my brain. There's no neuron in my brain that would have said 7 so. This guy really doesn't want that 8 so Kanchan for some reason. Like, really. This is very strange. It doesn't get cheat, though. We're still alive. But, you know, I guess this is Sakigiri. You know, we're seeing the 5-block theory, I guess. And then now we cut the 9 so. I mean, this is, now it's 9 so for sure. This is going to be, like, just nice, clean, and simple. Now that we've cut the 7 so. I mean, if you cut the 7 so and don't cut the 9 so at this point, I'd be like, okay, it's not about being it's not about making the inoptimal moves anymore. It's about like, you're not committing to the bid. You're not being consistent. You gotta be consistent here. You know, the Jade Rune players are going to be more consistent than Gold Room and Silver Room. Why are we all over the place, dude? It's 9 so. It's 9 so. Why are you guys saying 9-mon? You guys actually saying 9-mon? Or was that just okay, I think a simple man was just trolling. Okay, this is 9 so. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe you're fair enough, but I think the point still stands. I think the 9 so is the better move. If you're going to cut the 7 so, if you're afraid, if you're afraid enough that like you need to cut this block, not afraid enough that you don't think it's going to deal in, you cut the 7 so. Why not just cut the 9 so now? This is very strange. This is very strange. But okay, Twitch does get the half point for the white dragon. They'll give them a full 3 points. We gave them the half point before. What is going on, though? Yeah, the game's over. Okay. Bro, yeah, he was in Tenpai. What? dead! Oh my god, call an ambulance! This happened like a month ago, though. Wow. Nice second place, but, you know, he was in Tenpai, like, hold on. He was in Tenpai, like, all the way back, like, here. Like, he made a con. He was already in Tenpai with the con, so he had a Rinshan Kaiho chance. And he also had 3 Dora even before the con. So this was... Oh my god. This went from a 3 Dora hand to a 9 Dora hand? Oh my god, that's actually insane. Holy shit. Holy shit. They cut the Haku there. Well. I mean, it's Tenpai. It's Tenpai and your hand is already... What is this? This is East, Red, and 3 Dora Honitsu. This is already a Hanuman. Yeah, that's, I think this is... You cut the White Dragon hero. Hanuman's pretty good. Hanuman's pretty freaking good. Oh my god, though. Dude, the fact that he was in Tenpai for all this shit makes the 7-so look even worse. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Just cut the White Dragon, it's fine. Aren't you afraid of beating this guy? Well, I guess at some point, just like we saw the 9-so mistake, he made it, you know, he went back on his mistake. He realized, oh, you know what? This guy might actually be in Tenpai for, like, something crazy. Let's actually throw the White Dragon now. Or something like that, yeah. Alright, that was funny. That was a really funny hand. Alright, thank you, Etoce, for sharing that. If you also want to share your replays for Guess the Cut section on Saturday halftime, feel free to join the membership or these subscribers on Twitch, and also be on the Discord. You know, there's always action happening every day. There's some people watching me, judging me in voice right now on the Discord, I'm sure. Shoutouts to you guys, the council, whatever you call yourselves. All right. That was fun. That was a fun one. What a great suggestion by Etoce. Yeah. That was excellent. Here we go, though. We're back in it. We're back in the game. Mahjong time. I'm getting kind of hungry, though. I need to, like, sneakily take a bite of this pumpkin pie that I have sitting on my desk. Hope no one notices. Mm. Yeah. Pumpkin pie is great. Alright, I took literally a bite of that. And we're back. Okay. Or we're not as back as I hoped we would be. We're just gonna fold here. Keep folding the red first, I guess. Next, we're gonna fold the 5-5. Oh. Okay, well, we'll cut the 4 now. Cutting the 5-5 would have been better with the previous shape, because I turn like I turn like my pair in sequence into just Do I really want to push this now? I don't think so. Yeah, I want to keep my shapes intact. If I would have like cut the 4 before, then I would be stuck with a 5, 5, 5, 6, which would have been really awkward. I would have to cut the 6 to stay in Tenpai. Okay. What do I believe in? I'm thinking that maybe I could actually get back into Tenpai now. It's only a 1-cut honor in my way, and I actually have like a decent amount of Dora. But I'm thinking of like doing a slight Mawashi here. Ooh, the 3-pin actually. Ooh. Alright. The 1-pin could have been the weight. The 1-pin could have still been a weight because it could have easily been something like a 1-1-2-pin, which like in a lot of cases you would pick the Shanpon, you'd pick the triplet weight, so you'd cut the 2-pin, now you're weighing on 1-1. I was willing to risk that for a hand that was like had decent chances of getting to Tenpai with 2 Dora. That was Ishanten at that point. Pon. And cut the weakest shape here, that's the 3-5 Mon. Kind of attached to the 1-1, but I want to keep the 1-1 as my pair anyway. Yeah. There's only one 1P? Oh, I didn't even see that. So it was even safer than I thought. Nice. Good catch, everyone. Actually, that was my test for all of you. You passed. Congratulations. Yo, when I'm a teacher and I make a mistake, when I make a mistake and I'm too embarrassed to admit it to my students, like, oh, you passed my test. I was hoping you would catch that. That's real. I don't do it all the time. I'm telling you, because there are times, because I don't want to be like the you know, the teacher that's like too afraid to make their, you know, to admit their mistakes, you know, when they make a mistake. I think that you know, that's a bad precedent, and that's not the kind of model you should be showing to, you know, impressionable teenagers. I'm thinking that like the world is run on bullshit, which is true, but you know, they don't have to learn that today. Or they could believe that, you know, there's still like, you know, people with honesty or whatever outside there somewhere. We'll stick with our toy shape. I'm cutting the 8-pin. Toy's too strong. 6-0 is safe, guys. It's fine. But I will still take the 5. Okay, sure. Ah, shit, I should con this. Because if I pull now, that means I have to cut the 4-pin instead of not cutting the 4-pin. I have to con. I'm committed to this hand. I gotta do it. I should have done it. I should have done it a turn before. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna con. Here we go. Pawn. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, please. No, please. No. Oh my god. Alright, he didn't get any Dora because of me. Thankfully. So close. Yeah, so close. Anyway, yeah, so for anyone like really scared to con against a Riichi, I mean, yeah, if definitely you shouldn't if you're like not going to win. But there's this thing you could do to stop that from happening, and it's called winning. So if you just win, it's not a problem. I didn't really do that. I didn't really do that there. I failed to win, so. Do as I say and not as I do. This hand sucks. This hand sucks. That's kind of why I called. Like I feel like it could like become a good hand, like good enough. It just like needs a little help. Oh no, I think I should have cut the 1-3 mon there. Oof. Yeah, should have cut the 1-3 mon. I'm definitely gonna. Ah. All right. So here's what's going to happen, all right? I'm going to cut this, but then I'm going to pair up the Dora at some point so that I can pawn the green and still have a winning hand, but I'll have 3 Dora instead of 2. There we go. See? It's like I play this game or something. That's why we cut the West, because we're just going to draw the Dora pair anyway. You know, it's just very advanced Mahjong. That's still not working because it's Mahjong. Nice Sanshoku. Oh my god. But yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, Khan is still playable. Yeah, if you have a good winning chances, especially if you're in the dealer seat. When you want to win anyway. If you're in a position to win, why not just con? You know, if losing sucks already, then is it gonna suck that much more if you con? Probably not. I mean, maybe, but you know, just win, bro. Just win. That's your only way of getting out anyway. Just win. Talking on the Dora, strong in sand. Indeed, that wasn't even a talking on the Dora. But I was so willing for that to be a talking on the Dora. That's true. Maybe cutting the 7 so was better just right away. If losing sucks too bad, don't. Exactly. If losing sucks too bad, don't worry about it. Okay, so there is a chance we could get like something like, I don't know, Sanshoku maybe? Be a tough Sanshoku to get in this kind of hand. Maybe 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku? Oh. Don't worry, it's Riichi Ipatsu Dora as the dealer, so it's 7,700. Not conning is a myth invented by Big Riichi, yeah. Exactly. They just like don't want you to like get that Rinchan Kaiho and like get 4 Dora. We're not like that. We're not gonna be fooled. Always con. Riichi. Alright, how are you guys? How are your guys' days going? Anyone went outside today? It's a beautiful day outside. Should probably like take a walk or something after this is over. And then take a nap. And then I'll wake up and like, I don't know, play some poker, I guess. Busan 11 says, outside? Yeah. Outside is the thing that exists in most places. Sucks outside today. My sympathies out there. Oh, is that? That's pretty good. Sympathies out there for people that live in like nuclear wastelands, where like outside is like deadly poison or something. Me though, my town's pretty okay. So can't really relate. Instead, you know, I have to like, it's nothing. I'm just lazy. Just don't want to go outside. I did push-ups though. I did push-ups, like, you know, on the week I was sick. So I felt like, man, I need to like do something. I need to like not like vegetate on my bed like all day. Let me just like do some movement. It was great. It felt great. I actually like felt something in my whatchamacallits. I'm gonna cut the 9s here. Keeping this shape will be nice. If possible. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm still gonna keep this 4. Haha. I'm still gonna keep this 4. I'm crazy like that. And it's only the next safe tile that I draw that I'll cut the 4. Okay, now I'm... Okay, I'll cut the 4. I don't think I need the 4 with the 2. 4 with a 5 would have been great. Or with the 6, but... This is fine. This Pinfu is fine. And I also had to make up for it, you know, like I went to the gym and I couldn't go to the gym all week again. And my guest pass ran out. Because I got sick. Because I went to the gym. Like, damn. Oh, that was a Sanshoku that I missed. I missed the Sanshoku. Oops. Rip. I don't deserve to win this game now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I could have even cheated. I could have cheated the 7-pin and wait on like a really nice 1-4 so wait. With Sanshoku confirmed. That would have been sick. That would have been such a cool hand. The Etoce are all gone too. That's so sad. It's never coming back. I'm sorry, everyone. I failed you. Too busy thinking about like going outside or something. Who would do that? I'm gonna cut the 6. I'm gonna push this. And sure. Keep this Tenpai Ron. Pinfu Dora. Alright, it worked out. It worked out. I wasn't gonna get Sanshoku anyway. That's what I tell myself. Well, it wasn't gonna be Sanshoku anyway. Not that I had any way of knowing that. Really nice 140 weight. Yeah. You know, it would have been really nice with that chi. Then it would have been, you know, nice and full. I think. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much close attention. Yeah, thanks for the follow, by the way, More Kawasaki. Saw that a while back. Appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Let's full send this. For just a little bit, the 8 mon and 7 mon are, and the 2 mon, those are all tiles that I think aren't too bad to cut. So we can keep that for a bit. Let's have this perfect Ishanten, and Riichi Nomi is totally fine in this situation. We have a 2-sided weight. Wow, perfect Ishanten actually working out. We actually get Tenpai faster because of it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Also remember, I kept the 4-5 pin instead of the 5-pin pair. Specifically to make sure I lock in the better weight, the 2-sided weight. I already had 2 pairs elsewhere, so... 4-5-5. The 4-5 is already so good, you could cut the 5-pin. It's too strong. Too strong, just make it the strong side of the weight. South here. Tanyo. Tanyo, Sanshoku, Ipeko. Grab a 2 somewhere, bam. Or sure, that could happen as well. I guess we're gonna make progress today if this keeps up. Don't want to jinx it. Oh, too late. But this is pretty good. What's the way I could fuck this up? Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I'm still gonna keep the Tuso because the Tuso is like a value increase. And it's a weight increase. Like I'd be able to make this into a 4/7. 4/7 mon weight. But I guess I don't mind if it's just a north and I get Pinfu instead of like Tanyao and Pinfu. That's still fine. I have enough. I have enough value here. But anyway, otherwise, pulling the 5 or 6 is really nice. Okay, I'll keep the north. Doesn't really matter. No, I should have cut the north. I should have cut the north just in case the north player is still being cheeky with the north. Because the west player was cut by the west, so probably no one is way on the west. Yeah, very slight missed opportunity there. You to optimize. Yeah. Young Rolf, by the way, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. How you doing out there? Let me check the YouTube. Is there anyone subscribed recently on YouTube? There's a person named Nato that subscribed recently on YouTube. Thanks so much as well, Nato, if you're watching. At least, oh yeah, Ipeko. Oh, too bad. It would have been really nice to turn this 4-Han hand into a 6-Han hand. Or like an 8-Han hand. Well, I mean, it's a one chance. And Suji on one side. Okay. Nice hand, nice hand. Just, quietly shove all my tiles into the center. And we call that mucking in the poker scene, yeah. It was Suji on both sides. Did someone cut the... Someone cut the 7? I didn't see it. Blind is bad right now. Brain's still foggy from waking up. You cut a 7? Okay, I didn't see it. I actually just didn't see that then. This is why I lose points. This is why I don't actually, you know, like progress. Because, like, I just, like, just don't look at these things. Like, too tired or whatever. I'm playing Mahjong. That's fine. That's part of the challenge. Tanya upgrade. I saw that one. This is a pretty good time to push, I think, as well. Just in general. If we could also chi the 4 for a better weight. Not the 1. Then we lose Tenpai. I mean, we lose our Yaku. Technically, we would still be in Tenpai. It's part of the fun, though. See how much you could do, you know, without your peak. You know, just like this. Get rid of that notion that you have, like, a peak, you know, peak performance or whatever. Like, who cares? If it happens, it happens. Right? Most of the time, you're not going to be performing at your peak. You're going to be performing, like, slightly below that. Or significantly below that. Just gotta accept it. You know, like, the one time you played, like, really, really well, that's not going to be indicative of, like, you know, how you're going to be playing for the rest of your life. Not necessarily, anyway. Morning, Eloise, by the way. Hello. I mean, I learned a lot about that in, like, when I was playing Smash. Playing Melee. Like, that's a game where, like, you could, like, you know, have, like, a slightly worse breakfast and it'll, like, be affecting your game. Because, like, you have to make so many fast and precise movements over a long period of time. It's like, man, I remember like what was it? Yeah, one of the better players, Mango, talking about other best player in the game, Hungry Box. I'll keep it closed. Where like Mango was talking about how like if he every time he like eats like a fruit, he feels like really confident and really good about himself, like coming into the game. And then he sees like Hungry Box, and Hungry Box plays Jigglypuff. He's just like a not very like fast and technical character. And Hungry Box just like takes a slice of pizza and like bites down on it, and then like sits down to play his game. It's just like shaking my head, just like I could never do that. You don't understand. You'd be at absolute peak performance. Imagine being an athlete. You know, it's like before your Olympic game and you eat a fucking slice of pizza. Nah, man. Couldn't be me. That's hilarious. But yeah, well, you know, those things can matter, so I believe it. Yeah. Send it. Send it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna get punished. Don't worry about it. 2-mon, 3-mon, that's not concerning at all. I bet he's not even waiting on the 8-pin. Or the 5-pin. After I discard the 8-pin, see? And then it's gonna be half Suchi? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. It would have been very poetic if I would have dealt in there. To a Hanamon, specifically. What's his range? Does he need a Hanamon? Does he actually need a Hanamon? He kind of does. Mangan Sumo also works. Okay, he didn't have a Hanamon. I could have dealt it. But, you know, there's no... You know, I could have just, like, let him win also. It's not a big deal. So I was like, don't deal into someone else over here. He's so cool! 28-19, baby. We're clawing our way back. Let's go. One more. One more game. I still got life in me. I chug this bar too. Ah, yeah. So it won't be today. Maybe next stream though. Let's keep going until it's saying. That's what I'm saying, man. This is gonna be crazy. North, yeah. Then the 9-pin here. Okay, we got a 4-Han hand, baby. Let's go, Pon. We still need another block somewhere. Still need another block and another pair. Etoce of 6. How's it going? It's going all right. Going all right. Slightly positive right now. Very slightly. Had some good hands. Hope your day is going all right. 2 Etoce of 6. Still playing 2xKO. Or whatever. And 2xKO, I think it's like down right now, right? When 2xKO happens, comes out again with early access, I might play it again on stream. I might try out Teemo. There was like a very brief period, very brief period where I played Neko Arc in Melty type Lumina, and I had fun. That was fun. I did have fun playing Neko Arc. I don't know how much fun I would have like long term playing that character, but At least for a while. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, Timo hype. Timo fans in chat, rejoice. I'm like a tourist, so I don't really know what Timo's really about, except like he has some pretty cool moves, so he's got one button projectile that you can repeat 3 times. He's like Mega Man. And maybe it'd be nice to play oh. Yeah, I figured. Maybe it'd be nice to play a character with a projectile assist, so I can like. I'll probably still be playing Vi. I really like Vi in that game. Vi is really cool. Okay. I'll reclaim my 360 weight. If I get the 6, then it's a San Manchan 3-sided weight. I don't really mind upping the danger here because the opponent potential is really strong, and I have a lot of Dora. It's a very strong hand. He's cute war crimes, or he has war crimes in a cute package, not cute war crimes. Okay, got that one. I think the most toxic gameplay, but he does it all with a smile. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Chi. Like he turns invisible. He turns invisible, and it's like real ass invisibility. Like you cannot see this guy. That's pretty rare. That's pretty rare in fighting games. Like a lot of times, like if a character is like invisible, quote unquote, they'll be like invisible with like a shimmer, so they're not really invisible. They're just like harder to see, or they like fade in and out. But yeah, like this character does not have that. This character just legit turns invisible, and like okay, with like hold on, by the way. So that's definitely gonna be fun to play against, and yeah, fun to play with. If I could like figure out a setup with my favorite character from my favorite anime, Arcane, Vi. I think in League he turns invisible, but his mushrooms also turn invisible. Oh god. Let's cut the 9 here. If you hit the mushroom, it debuffs you. It's been a while. Well, yeah, he does have mushrooms also in 2XKO. I did see him have mushrooms as well. Those are more like just like stationary projectiles. Like basically just like traps he puts on the screen, I guess. Ooh, Sanshoku potential maybe? Probably cut the 8-so then. There was a very slight chance I would have abandoned this 5 mon if I got like an 7-8, but yeah, that chance is gone. No way. The next time a 1-so comes, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it for Tenpai. Otherwise, yeah, because it would be Sanshoku 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a Yaku. Otherwise, I think Riichi's actually better, and I think this hand has a pretty good chance of getting Riichi. It's 1-4 mon, wait here. 5-6 mon, wait here. 1-4 so. That's a pretty good Senpai. Ishan 10 wait, I mean. And I'll have a 2-sided wait no matter what. Okay. I think this one might actually be better. Nah, this maybe cutting the 1 mon was better actually. Very slightly. but with like bigger upgrade potential. But I lose Sanshoku if I were to do that. I'm probably not going to do that. I want Sanshoku. I want to be able to achieve the One-So. There's still 2 One-Sos out there that could definitely come into this guy's hand. It could, but maybe it won't. Also, that's a very scary discard. Like, well, the Manzu looks really dangerous. We'll still do it. One-So? Ah! I'm not gonna fold this, right? I can't fold this. I'm gonna cut it. I could cut the 3. I cut the 1 pin. There are some tiles I could cut, but to be safe, I mean, but this hand is so nice. When am I gonna get this hand again? And then I lose my lead. Like, damn. Should have folded. Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for. This hand is good enough that I think we can win off the Sanshoku in Dama instead. That's 12,000. Plus 300, I think. Was a Hombo? Was there a Hombo? Yeah, there was. Let's go! Let's fucking go, baby. That was a good Dama. And a pretty cool follow-up hand as well. This looks like a very strong potential Honitsu waits. Half flush. I'm gonna keep all the potential here. Everything. We're gonna keep everything. Because I figure we're gonna pull this out very easily and get into a nice weight. Also, we have a pair here, and then we have a 2, 3, 4, 5. That can be split up into like a 2, 3 build around a sequence there, and another sequence around the 4, 5. This has plenty of potential. Hone. All right. You'll never guess this one. Pawn. Now we're going on 2-5. If we cheat, by the way, that would have been 1-4. There would have been a 1-4 weight. 1-4 is like definitely worse. Ron. Anyway, Honitsu. This is 40 fu as well. This is going to be 7,700 plus 2 Homba is 8,300. Guys. This is it, man. We're going to be cruising. 2,900 or so? Like at the end of this stream? Dude. Really just taking just win to its logical conclusion. Yep. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, man. Otozuke. I don't even care. Throw the East right now. Wouldn't it be really funny if I drew the white too, and then I had like 3 Dora on top of this? Kamisha about to die at East 1. I just realized it's still East 1. I didn't even realize. Oh my god, that's so funny. I am unremorseful. I'm gonna take this all the way to the bank. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna crush you. No mercy. Where's this East? Come on. Come on. You know you want to cut the East. Oh! Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at Mahjong. Let's go. And the funniest part is that, okay, well, it would have been better if it was alive, but it doesn't even matter if it's dead because it was going to be my pair anyway. I was not going to make the North my triplet, so I'm trading a pair for a pair. Oh my god. Yeah, baby. All right, well, I'm not afraid. All right. Oh. I had a pretty good hand too. 2 Uradora, wow. Okay. But I lost a Hanuman. And I'm still in first. And I'm still in first by like a decent margin. Like that's how good that situation was. I don't even care that I lost. I mean, I care a little bit, but yeah, that was definitely worth pushing there because like I could have just ended the game. Like someone could have like, you know, just like ran into that. I could have puzzled 2 different people actually. That was a 12,900 point hand with a 3 Homba. So, like, if either of these guys dealt in, that would have been it. Yeah, totally worth it. I don't even need to see Maka, bro. Maka already... I know Maka already agrees with that. Maka, like, 100... There's, like, a 0% chance that Maka's like, I think you should fold, actually. I think you should fold this dealer Mongon hand with a 2-sided weight. Yeah, no thanks. Atsumo would have killed Kami too? Oh, yeah, Atsumo would have killed him, yeah. That would have been crazy, dude. Plot twist, the Yostar backdoor the game to purposely feed you tiles. Dude, yeah, it's like when one of my friends was playing this game, it was just like every conversation we would have about Mahjong Soul at some point eventually devolved into conspiracy theorist territory about like, dude, this game is rigged. Like this, like he actually thought it was rigged. He's like a programmer, so it's like he was thinking of like all different like kinds of ways like they could rig the game. Like they could like give you like a rigged wall so that like you know, and just like make it like kind of random enough that like, you know, you wouldn't really think about it, and just like it's like, yeah, if you're coming into the game like nice and fresh, you know, after a while, they'll give you a rigged hand. They'll make you win like on purpose so that you'll stay and play again. But then if you play for too long, then it'll be like, okay, now it's time. We have to rig it for other people. Yeah, sure. And then I had to tell them, dude, they don't need to do that. It's Mahjong. Like that. Mahjong will just already do that. I guess I'll just keep Ishanten with the safe tile. Then I'm probably just gonna fold this. Okay. Oh, that was scary. All right, I care a little bit now. That's your second Hanuman. I didn't expect you to get that lucky. Getting that lucky, and our poor Kamicha barely has enough to Riichi. Why don't you think about him, right? Think about the poor children. Think about the children. Technically, this is Ishanten, so I guess I'll take it. I can afford to take this guy off his dealer seat. I'm not really worried about third place at all. That's not on my radar. This is just a battle for first. Sanchuk is also possible. Poor couch just in Africa could have eaten that. Nice one, problematically thirsty tree. Alright, yeah. Yeah, but I'm so bad they passed me the good tiles and pissed it away. That's also true, yeah. Like that could totally happen. Even if it was rigged, like there's still skill involved. Like, you know, I think if it was rigged, we would probably be seeing more Tenho, right? We would probably be seeing more double Riichi. Just like hands that you just absolutely cannot fuck up. You know? But, you know, it's just like the statistics are pretty similar to like just like any other Riichi Mahjong client. You know, I kind of don't want to deal into the Mangan over here. And you know what? It would be actually really nice if he were to win. Oh. I stand by that. Yeah. This guy should win. It would be better for me if he were to win. If I were to win with a one-han hand, I would just be like putting this guy in an even more desperate situation when in reality I need more time to make up the point difference. So I'm not going to take the win off this guy if it happens. Maybe I'll take it off of Shimocha, and I'll definitely take it off of Toyman, Ron. But yeah, it would have been a similar result if I let this guy sumo. This guy would have sumoed like 2,000, 4,000. This guy would have lost 2,000 in comparison to me. This is slightly better than that. It's 1,300, but he's losing 1,300 while I'm gaining 1,300. So it's a 2,600 point swing. That's pretty good. Ooh, okay. Is there a way we can get like actual value from this though? Is there value town here? I don't know. I actually have no idea. I'm not seeing it. Maybe there's like a 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku, like if I really squint really, really hard, but I think the shape is just like too strong for me to give up. Each. Alright, reach. If we reach Ipatsumo, then we get first. If Kamicha throws it, I think I pass. I think this is like this is like such a no-brainer, just go for first situation. Like I don't need to take confirm second like at all. Just like no reason for me to do that. I'll take it off of Shimocha, but off of Kamicha I'll pass. And I'll go for the sumo. Like, there's still a chance I could get, like, 2 Dora, right? The white dragon, there's still 1 white dragon out there, so it could be the Ura indicator. And then the 2 greens would be my Dora. That's still good. Okay, 1 Ura, and then we win. Wow. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that fucking screen cap, bro. Yeah, baby. Actually calculated. Holy shit. Yeah, baby. We did it. Oh, it was looking a little tough. It was looking a little scary there. Just a little bit. I wasn't that worried. Oh my god. Fair and balanced. I love seat priority. East boys keep winning. Yes. It's saying he's the best to ever do it. That's right, baby. Only on the Rockstar stream. Thank you so much for everyone watching. And that's gonna be it for me. You have a real good chance. Oh my god, look at that. 3 first place, bro. I am unworthy. I don't actually mean that. I'm gonna get this fucking Saint rank. You're gonna watch me. Watch this rise. Watch this rise to stardom. Yeah, but next stream will be on Wednesday probably. So thank you for sticking around. Watch out for me hitting Master 3 again. Next stream. Yeah. And let's check out someone who to raid now. That was great. What a great way to end a stream. I feel so good. I'm gonna have a great lunch today. And then a nice nap. Is there anyone playing Mahjong? Anyone playing Mahjong today? Same category. Later, Big Gar fan. Is someone playing without a mic? I'm like a mic guy. There's Hyuga TK. This guy plays... This guy is a Nihongo and English streamer. The English tag is on. Alright, so... Alright, let's check him out. He says he's... This is a Japanese streamer. However, there's an English tag. Put him to the test. Test his English right now. Alright, we're gonna raid this guy. Hyuga TK. Alright, anyway. Appreciate you all watching. See you next time. Peace.